Okay, now we're going to go over importing historical data into NinjaTrader. You'll have already probably gone to our site, been able to download the zip file. Bitcoin, last zip, I've saved it here to my desktop. And if you open it up, you would see the actual text file. If you want to open up the text file, it'll probably take a few seconds. It's a fairly large file, and when you want to save it, you want to make sure it's saved as the same way as the symbol is on your instrument manager in NinjaTrader. So the $sign BTC, and you want .last because what that does is give you the last price at a specific time. .txt. Once you've done that, it's fairly easy for you to import it. Everything else is configured. So you go to Tools in your Control Center. You go to Historical Data Manager. You click on that, and then you click on. There's a few things that you want to make sure are correct here. One of them is that NinjaTrader timestamps have end of bar time. We've already configured that, and it's for the data type last. We've already configured that. UTC, it depends on which time zone you are in, but I am, for example, in Central Time, so my UTC will be -6 for Central Time, not Central America, Central Time in the United States. Okay, we also want to click Generate Minute Bars from Imported Tick Data, and generate day bars from imported tick or minute data. And then all you have to do is click Start Import. Now what they'll ask is where you want this to be from. Again, I have it on my desktop, so I just click my desktop, click the file that I've downloaded, and then it starts to import. You'll see on the screen here, I minimize this, it is importing. This should take a few minutes. One thing that I'll also note is that generally speaking, sometimes at least, depending on how slow your computer is, BitConnector doesn't update while the historical data is loading. That's actually okay because one thing that happens is when you import historical data, it actually overwrites all the previous data. And what this will result in is since the historical data is 1 day old, there will be a small gap in the historical data and in the live data when you reopen a chart. So this looks like it's working here. What we see usually it says it's not responding. It's just, I think, trying to incorporate the historical data, the live data, and just working through everything. A few things that I want to also mention about the live data or the data that we're importing. We're also importing it with millibitcoin, so the volume will be in millibitcoin when you put your Bitcoin chart up. You'll get this that says this data has been imported successfully, and then you can click on New Chart, for example, and let's go to BTC. Let's open up a new chart, let's say based upon the day. And we can open up, well, let's just say it's 700 days worth of data and press OK. And what we'll see here, let's change something up. Properties of my chart, not properties actually. Data. If you the data series sometimes gives you your actual buy and sell text markers. You can click these to do not plot. All right, so if we look at our historical chart, we'll be able to go backwards in time, and you will see the decline of Bitcoin from its high of 1200. And if we keep moving backwards, you'll also be able to see the rise of Bitcoin up to 1200, and interestingly enough, every day bar between. And we can also do this for every, actually down to the minute. So that's how you import the historical data, and once you've done so, then you can use it to try to look at for indicators, do back testing, and strategy development. So that's it for this section, and thanks for watching.